Hello, good afternoon.
Hello,
Hello,
Professor.
Hello, good afternoon, Maria. Professor Bram.
good afternoon. Hello,
Noon.
greetings from Antalya.
From Antalya, from Portugal, from Dubai, from Malaysia, from India.
Yes, yes.
Very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, participants, keynote speakers, professors from different parts of the universities, from different parts of the countries, the globe. Welcome to the last day of the International Summit UN Sustainable Development. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have four keynote speakers of the day. I shall be inviting all the keynote speakers one by one, and they shall be sharing their experiences, their presentations with you all. And the four keynote speakers of the day are Dr. Maria Jose from Portugal. Second one is Dr. Varinder Singh Rana from UAE. Third one is Professor Dr. Burhan from Turkey. And the last keynote speaker of the day would be Dr. Hairi from UK. I want to extend my hearty welcome to all the keynote speakers of the day and to all the participants who have joined us today. Very warm welcome from on behalf of the KC Group of Institution, the management and Worthy Campus Director. The
Thank you. Thank you very much and good evening, everyone. I will not take much time, but little bit, I would like to give a warm welcome to Maria Jose from Portugal, Dr. Ahmed from Malaysia, Dr. Burhan from Turkey, and Dr. Virendra from Dubai. I welcome you in our last day. We are going to wind up our 6 days event, which we have started on 10th April on UN Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now I would like to introduce you all with the first keynote speaker of the day, Dr. Maria Jose. She is a professor in ISCTE Institute, University, Portugal. Dr. Maria Jose is pro-rector for the development of distance learning and a professor and research fellow at ISCTE. She is an expert in digital education and digital skills. She has worked as an expert in a project of European Commission for the creation of a new category regarding digital skills to be integrated with EIS. She has co-authored over 100 articles and book chapters in high level journals and is a guest editor of more than 5 special issues from Elsevier and Springer. She is the coordinator of several European projects of innovation. Very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Over to you now.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. I want to say thank you for the invitation and to be here sharing my knowledge about these topics. They are most important for us at this moment in the context we live in all the countries. So thank you so much for the invitation. I am going to share my screen and try to share with you my presentation. I don't know if you are seeing the presentation. Please just let me know.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. I am not used to to Teams. I'm going to discuss a little bit my knowledge about sustainable, inclusive and smart cities. We have been studying this topic for several years. I am prorector for distance learning, and my relation to these kind of projects, they are focused on creating digital courses. And at this moment we have a project, it calls In Cities. It's about inclusive cities, and the link with the universities, and the goal is also to create digital master, PhD and short courses also. So I am going to share with you some of the research we have been doing, mostly integrated in these projects I have told you before. And I will begin with the concept, the initiatives, the technologies, the governance, and the sustainability of what we try to call sustainable and inclusive smart cities. So we have been discussing the concept of smart cities along the years, and I am going to show in the next slide the evolution. But in the last years, 5 years perhaps, we thought that smart cities needed to be linked to sustainability and also needed to be inclusive, because the focus of a smart city is the well-being and the quality of life of the citizens. So beginning here with the concept, what are smart cities? So smart cities are integrated and interconnected strategies and systems to effectively provide better services and increase the quality of life of citizens, ensuring equal opportunities for all and protecting the environment. So, of course, this is what we want it to be. Sometimes it's not possible to implement as this, but the goal is the quality of life of the citizens, and it includes, of course, the protection of our world, of the environment where we live. Smart cities also seek to improve social, economic, and environmental sustainability outcomes. They seek to respond to challenges such as climate change, rapid population growth, and political and economical instability. And this is the context where we live today, with a very high instability at economic level. And we know that this conditionates everything, because if we don't have a good economic structure, it is very difficult to implement and to develop the other dimensions, like the social, like the environmental, and so on. In smart cities, there is a collaborative leadership, should be a collaborative leadership, which manage urban systems and uses large amount of big data and emerging technologies for analysis and decision making. So this collaborative leadership will be mostly among all the stakeholders, not only the local authorities, but also the central authorities, and the citizens and the institutions, the bank system, and so on. So it is really important that we all work together to create more inclusive and sustainable cities. So here we have the evolution of the concept. And as we can see, there are several authors that have been studying this concept. I'm going to read only 2 or 3 of the concepts that I think are most relevant. And then if you want, I can share with you the slides, and you can have a deep learning about all of the information here. So regarding all, a city that monitors and integrates conditions of all of its critical infrastructures, including roads, bridges, tunnels, railways, subways, airports, seaports, communications, water, power, even major buildings, can better optimize its resources, plan its preventive maintenance activities, and monitor secure aspects while maximizing services to its citizens. So the focus is always the citizens. are systems and structures that will monitor their own conditions and carry out self-repair as needed. So this is a very wide definition and includes a lot of dimensions of what is a smart city. But if you see, it is not so focused on social. It is more focused on the infrastructures, on the buildings, and so on, not so much on the people. And then Harrison, it included the social infrastructure in the definition of the concept. So, and also Caraglio also in the et al. And the other researchers working with him also included the social capital and of course the investments in human. Uh, of course, all of these investments are focused on citizens and human, but we need to think about how the impacts on the human beings. So the concept has been growing and focusing on the several dimensions. And the last one here from Damary, it also focuses on the policies and the regulamentations. And also this is very important for development of the cities. We can say that smart cities are focused not only on high levels of technology, because that's why the concept was created like this. It's aligned with technologies, the new technologies, but also on creating conditions for a better quality of life of citizens, creating conditions for better health services, for more security, healthier lifestyles, and green companies that positively impact climate change with an impact on investment in renewable energy and in the sustainability of resources, natural resources that are limited, and we need to manage these very carefully, but also financial and technological resources. So the main vectors in smart cities are the governance, the technology, the energy, environment and buildings, the mobility and quality of life. And of course, the governance is linked to the concept that was on my first slide, the leadership, the shared leadership, the collaborative leadership among all the stakeholders. So we can implement sustainable and inclusive smart cities. But I'm going to talk about all of these dimensions, all of these vectors. So governance, well, the cities need to have a model that help to implement the smart city strategy. So it's important that it includes public and private actors, all the stakeholders, and all economic and social actors. It needs to develop administrative simplification and modernization to help the citizens to perform, to have better public services and more easy systems, because as we know, bureaucracy is very difficult for the citizens in all of the phases of their lives. When they have to acquire some kind of documentation, it's really difficult to have this relation with the public services. So the governance of the city, it's really important to create systems more simple, not so complex for the citizens. So contemporary models of governance are framed by stakeholder theory, where all the stakeholders have participation, they work together collaboratively with focus on citizen participation in all the process of development and progress of the city. So this is a very important and a fundamental and nuclear vector for smart city, the governance, the way we create the model to govern the city. Technology is also an important factor because it helps to development and implement the systems of the city that integrates artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of Things, and big data, promoting digitalization. It can contribute to promoting trade, creating new business opportunities for companies, access to greater number of markets, and placing more products on these markets. And also manage all the systems of the city. Today, it's impossible that everywhere. Another vector is energy, environment, and buildings, and promote energy efficiency and the use of renewable energies to develop sustainable solutions for the construction and rehabilitation of buildings, define a strategy to reduce the carbon footprint and the impact of human actions on territories, and contribute to climate change. In addition, it is essential to include intelligent water and waste systems. And of course, this is really linked with technology and also with governance, because the governance will decide what kind of systems the city will have to create more green systems and green spaces for the citizens. And this is also very linked with the concept of urban greening. And urban greening means not only that we have more gardens on the cities, but we have possibility to use technologies to help the citizens to have a better quality of life. Mobility, it's a huge and very focused dimension vector of smart city, and we have seen the last years that this, most part of the cities have invested a lot of money in creating more structures regarding mobility. And when we talk about mobility, we talk about, of course, citizens. And it is important that we have efficient mobility systems through the use of eco-efficient vehicles and the development of intelligent mobility solutions. I am talking also about the intelligent systems for the public transportations, to manage all the public transportations and for the security, traffic, and so on. So this also is aligned with technology development. And quality of life, of course. It's the main goal, the principal goal, why we create all of these. It's that's we can create an environment for citizens that are can lead to more quality of life. So all the innovations that are created, such as focus on health, education, tourism, and others, of course, are to ensure a more inclusive and egalitarian society. And regarding the main initiatives of smart cities, of course, are the less pollution, mobility, accessibility, recycling, disaster preparedness, intelligent buildings, and of course, others like green energy. All of the technologies that I have also discussed in the previous slides, and here is a sum up of those technologies: artificial intelligence, big data, Internet of Things, real and virtual reality and augmented reality, blockchain, mobile technologies, robots and drones. These are all everywhere. Even though if we not see them at first, they are there and they are helping us, and they are I know that there are a lot of ethical issues regarding the use of most of these technologies, but I am very optimistic person, and I want to think that the technologies are created for the good and to improve our quality of life and help us to be in a better world. So I think technologies can be a good thing. Uh, they bring numerous improvements to cities, namely to transport security systems, traffic management, free parking search. All of these we know and we use every day. For example, Internet of Things allow you to manage all aspects of citizens' lives through smartphones, wearables, or home automation, namely the thermostat, alarm system, fire detector, refrigerators, and so on. In cities, it enables greater management of energy, water, transport, and security, making cities integrated, smart, and sustainable. So the application of these technologies in smart cities are in the management of urban systems, waste management, energy, traffic, in creation of new legislation and regulation, um, new jobs and new skills that we need to acquire, to develop, to the use of all of these systems that are based on technology and focus on our quality of life, but they to be used in an optimal way, we need to learn how to use them. So we need new skills. Also, there are new business models that are emerging, based also on digital technologies, digital value chains, new production systems, and of course, we cannot skip cybersecurity. That is a huge problem of the cities. Is a huge problem regarding the banking system, the universities, and the companies in general. So we need to deal also with this and create systems that help us in this regard, because our data sometimes are very sensitive, and it's important that we can have trust in the system. We can trust the system, and sometimes that is very difficult. So we need to work a lot on cyber security. Regarding new business, and there are some of them here: digital education, green energy, heat tourism, digital health, creative industries, smart public services, intelligent transport systems, and smart agriculture. Finally, and because governance, it's really important to create a smart city. Here are some principles that are really important to think when creating the model for the implementation of a smart, sustainable, and inclusive city. So transparency of the information. The citizens need to know what is going on, uh, and what kind of decisions are being made, and how they can participate in those decisions. So it is important to create systems that allows the citizens to participate in the decision making process of the cities. Accountability. So it is also important to make persons responsible for their actions, for the decisions they make. Equality, diversity, and equality, it's really important in today's world, because of the mobility. We have populations that with citizens from all over the world. So it's really important that we focus on how can we be more inclusive, how we can accept diversity and injustice, of course. Justice, it's really linked with the other ones, but it's important that we trust on the systems, we trust on the governments, on the local governments where we live. So it's a huge dimension principle that we need to think about also, how to implement it. So for sustainability, there are all of these also aspects that are important. The social influence, which measures the impact that the society has on organizations in terms of social contract and the influence of stakeholders. For example, sustainable employability and environmental impact also. Organizational culture, which we define as the relationship between organizations and their internal stakeholders, special workers, and it's important to create a culture focus on all of those aspects that can help us to create a smart city. And finance, which we define in terms of return of the level of risk assumed by implementing the smart city. So this is framed by Sustainable Development Goal 11, that is about sustainable cities and communities. And this is focused with, aligned with the project that we are working on at our university and with other universities in Europe. It's a Horizon Europe project, and we are trying to help defining some systems, some learning activities to help developing knowledge and skills to create more inclusive and sustainable cities. So thank you so much for your attention, and this is the end of my presentation. I'm going, I don't know, I think I have already stopped the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So this was Dr. Maria Jose from Portugal. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Verinder Singh Rana. Dr. Verinder Singh Rana is presently working as Department Chair of Hospitality and Tourism Management at City University, UAE. Dr. Rana has 12 national records in the Limca Book of Records. He is a member of the Board of Management and the Board of Studies of various universities. He has authored 12 books and 32 research papers in international journals. He has a vast experience in research and has organized more than 20 international conferences. He has been invited as a keynote speaker, session chair, panelist in more than 50 research conferences and seminars. He is also the member of the editorial board of 5 international and 3 national journals. He is a certified hospitality educator from American Hotel and Lodging Education Institute. So I would like to invite Dr. Verinder Singh Rana. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Hope I am audible. Am I
Yes, you are,
audible?
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
namaskar.
you are.
Good evening to everyone. Here it is afternoon, but good evening from city of Ajman. So on behalf of City University Ajman, UAE, I am here. And first of all, I would like to convey thanks to Professor Dr. Rashmi, who has given me the opportunity to speak in front of all of you. And thanks to Dr. Maria Joseph, a wonderful presentation. And Dr. Ahmad is there. Dr. Burhan, welcome to this valedictory session of this 6-day SDG conference or seminar. So the goal which I have chosen is on which I'm working is SDG 2. So from like before education, I was a professional chef, and then accidentally I came to academics, and then I finished my PhD under food tourism, and now I am working as department chair in City University Ajman. So from the background itself, this SDG2 is very much known to me and very much to my heart, because like we have taken one initiative. So I will not show you any presentation, but I will give you a glimpses of the work which we all chefs are doing to fulfill this sustainable development goal 2. So first of all, sustainable development 2 is what? It is zero hunger. So if we have to, zero hunger doesn't mean like everybody is getting food. That means zero hunger. It means giving good quality of food also, looking for food security also, achieve food security and improve nutrition. Some people, they are having food 2 times a day or 3 times a day, but they are not getting that nutritive food which they should have. So this the SDG2 is zero hunger, and main is we have where our motive is to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. So now, before me, Dr. Maria mentioned about smart cities. So if we have to create smart cities, first we have to look for the people, those who have to stay there. If they are not getting to 2 times meal, or they are not getting the proper nutrition, what is the fun of those smart cities? So this food is one of the primary and basic need. So that's why zero hunger is one of the sustainable development goal. So any I think any mic is on. So this the goal G2 has some facts which I will show you. Like in 2020, 720 million and 811 million persons worldwide were suffering from hunger. Roughly 161 million more than 2019. So you can imagine, like every year the graph is going increasing. And now after COVID, there is again a these people going hungry and suffering from food insecurity had been gradually rising between the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. So this has again rising rates of hunger. So this two targets are by 2030 end hunger and ensure access by all people in food, particularly poor and people in vulnerable situations, including infants, to safe nutrition and sufficient food all over year. These are some of the targets which are under SDG. There is end all forms of malnutrition, double the agriculture productivity and incomes of small scale food producers, ensure sustainable food production systems and implement resilient agriculture practices, maintain the genetic diversity of seeds, cultivated plants and farmed and domesticated animals. I am very happy to share now, our India, our nation, we are celebrating this year as millet year, year of millets. So all universities, all colleges, all institutions, all big organizations, they are celebrating this year as a millet year. So with lot of presentations, lot of workshops, lot of conferences, seminars, or there are lot of events which are there, who are just talking about the millets. So that is big thing. We have to go back to the basics if we want sustainability. And other targets, increase investment including through enhanced international cooperation. We have to club together, we have to come at a common platform, we have to go for collaborations. Then correct and prevent trade restrictions and distortions in world agriculture markets, including through the parallel elimination of all forms of agriculture export subsidies. Adopt measures to ensure the proper functioning of food commodities marketing and their derivatives, and facilitate timely access to market information. So these all are some of the targets which are under SDG2. But certain organizations who are already working for this, we have International Fund for Agriculture Development, we have Food and Agriculture Organization which is known as FAO, we have a World Food Program, we have UNICEF who is working on nutrition, we have Zero Hunger Challenge, that is again a big campaign in the global world. Then we have Think, Eat, Save, Reduce and Footprint, your footprint. So reduce carbon footprints, think, eat, save. So you have to think how much you can have, how much you can eat. Then you have to save the resources for future generations. We have United Nation Development Plan for Hunger, UNDP Hunger. So these are some of the organizations, those who are working for SDG2. But yes, except that, I mentioned you that I am the part of one organization which is Chef's Manifesto. So the Chef's Manifesto, just give me 1 minute, I will show you. Just tell me if you are able to see. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you? Yeah. So this, see, this is our website, which is the Chef's Manifesto. And here, what is, see, food is life. The global goals. We have taken zero hunger, so we are working on this. So when Professor Dr. Rashmi, I just saw a poster or brochure on the on social media. So I requested her that I'm also working on one of the goals, so why not you involve me? So she said definitely. So that's why, how come, like this goal I am working from last 10 years. And this Chef's Manifesto, throughout the globe we are working, we have members. This is a global community to help deliver good food for all. So you can see there are certain things which are in throughout the world. We have our presence. We have presence in Lisbon, Portugal. We recently we did one show in Greece. We gathered at Italy. So these all Chef Manifesto, there are action plan. So action plan, every chef from different country, he has given with one particular goal. So what is the goal? First is ingredients grown with respect for earth and its oceans. Second, protection of biodiversity and improved animal welfare. Third is investment in livelihood. Then value natural resources and reduce waste. Fifth, celebration of local and seasonal food. We can enjoy. We can in the events we can put traditional dishes. Why not we always celebrate with our local ingredients rather than procuring ingredients from so far? So they can also use their ingredients there as local. A focus on plant based ingredients. Now everybody, majority of us are turning to vegan diets. So this is the focus, because if the plants, we, that's why there is another campaigns going on, grow trees, a focus on plant based ingredients, that the nature itself gives these ingredients. Education on food safety and healthy diets. This is again the colleges, universities, we have to take initiatives. Healthy diets, the dining halls which we have in our organizations, we should serve some healthy food, healthy diet, because zero hunger is not, again I'm telling you that, end hunger. It means also providing the nutritive food to everyone. So nutritious food that is accessible and affordable for all, because as the poor during COVID-19, they become more poor. So now affordability. So some of the countries, they have provided subsidies to provide good food, like in UAE, what they have done, there are some of the food items which are fixed by a price. Suppose there are breads or there are tea, these are fixed for certain prices. The establishments, they cannot increase, because everybody has to have those food. So the government, they have taken very good initiative. So these are our act now. Next things which we are doing: sustainable Sundays, chefs and farmers, a conversation. We go to farmers, we speak them, we ask them. So Chefs Manifesto, join our community, cooking the manifesto. So this year again we have asked for certain recipes which we are going to publish in the book Millet. Recently Honorable Prime Minister of India, he also initiated one program under Annapurna. So there the millet year was celebrated, and all the chefs participated in that. So SDG2 is a big goal. We all have to work for this, because till the time this goal will not be fulfilled, other goal cannot be completed. So this is one of the basic need and basic priority for everyone. So this is all from my side. Once again, I convey thanks to all the organizers and all the attendees who have listened from last 10 minutes to me. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce Professor Dr. Burhan, Director at Deniz University, Turkey. Dr. Burhan is a professor of agricultural economics at Akdeniz University, Turkey. He holds an MSc from Reading University, UK, and a PhD from Kukurova University. His principal areas of research are agricultural business management, production economics, energy economics, and food security. He has authored over 300 publications, including 250 referred journal articles. He is the founder of Department of Agricultural Economics at Akdeniz University and has chaired the department for more than 15 years. He served as Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Director of the Lifelong Center, Coordinator of the Bologna Process, and International Relations Officer of the Akdeniz University Research Development and Coordination Board of the university. He is chair of the Agribusiness Management Division within the department and director of social sciences at the Vocational School of Akdeniz University. Over to you, sir, Professor Dr. Burhan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from Antalya, Turkey. But actually now Turkey, we changed our country name recently. So you should use, instead of Turkey, you should use Turkey. So I'd like to welcome all of you to the International Summit of the Valedictory session. It is my pleasure to take the floor at this session. As you all know, SDGs, or Sustainable Development Goals, aim to end poverty and put the world on the track of the peace and prosperity for all societies and communities in the world. The SDGs were discussed between April 10 and 16 at this summit. In the course of the summit, it was highlighted that SDGs are interdependent goals and provide a universal framework to guide global and national development action for 15 years with the motto, "No one left behind." In fact, great progress has been made, many of the goals. However, COVID-19, conflicts, and climate crisis threaten the progress of all the goals. The outbreak of war in Ukraine poses an additional threat to goals, especially food security. Although we have less than 8 years to achieve SDGs, we must be firm in our commitment, and we mustn't let the barriers detract us from our hopes and ambitions. I would like to thank all the speakers and participants joining to the summit. Thanks to Tradepreneur for providing an opportunity to researchers to express their views at the summit. My deepest and special thanks goes to Professor Rashmi Gujarati for her hard work and leadership organizing and also implementing this summit. Finally, I congratulate all the team involved in the summit for their hard work. Now I am going to present certificates, the achievement certificates to the our global ambassadors. Can I share it? Okay, sorry. Okay, the first one, the certificate of achievement actually awarded to Professor Yang Champosh from Faculty of Management, South Korea. And thank you, Professor Yang Champosh. Sorry for maybe I am not correct presenting your name. Professor Chang Chun, are you there? Professor? Yang Chun Puk. I don't know if it's correct presentation, correct one or not. Okay, let's go. Second one. And our Dr. Yelena Prokhorova, Kiev National Economic University from Ukraine. Are you there, Dr. Yelena? Go on. There are 23 certificates, I think. And Dr. Kavita Gowda from India Church University. Dr. Kavita, are you there? And okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And Dr. Asena Bostaş from Sakarya University Applied Science of Turkey. Dr. Asena, are you there? Okay, congratulations, Dr. Asena. And Dr. Fatmat Muna, Director General Maldives Media Council. Are you there, Dr. Fatma? Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Maybe the names are not correct spelling, so because the names are very unfamiliar to me actually. And Ambassador Dr. Patricia Gonda, educationist and motivational transformational speaker from Zimbabwe. Congratulate you. Okay. And Dr. Raja Suzana and Raja Kasim, University of Malaysia. Dr. Raja. Okay, congratulations you. And that's Dr. Nayara Radwan, Suez Canal University, Egypt. Also, I think she is from also Abdulaziz University of the Saudi Arabia. Congratulations. And Dr. Sangata Tripathi, University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Sadat of Oman. Congratulate on you. And Dr. Maya Moalla.
Yeah, I am here. Thank you very much.
University. Are you there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. And Dr. Uma Gulati, Professor, University of Delhi. Congratulations. And Dr. Berlin Denizhan, Sakarya University of Turkey. Congratulations, Dr. Denizhan. Okay. And Dr. Ceren Türkmen from Sakarya University of Applied Sciences of Turkey. Congratulations, Dr. Türkmen. And Dr. Rania Lampu, STEM instructor from Greece. Congratulations, Dr. Lampu. And Professor Dr. Gülsün Kurubacak from Anadolu University Eskişehir, from Turkey as well. Congratulations. And Dr. Azman Norhidya from Malaysia. Congratulations, Dr. Norhidaya. And
yes, thank you so much,
Dr.
Prof. Thank you so
Bragas.
much to Prof. Rashmi and the team. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And Dr. Bragas, Polytechnic University of the Philippines. And Dr. Bragas, are you there? Okay, congratulations. And Dr. Maria Jose Sousa, professor from ISPTEC Institute of University Portuguese. Dr. Maria Jose Sousa, are you there?
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much. And Dr. Hayri Uygun, our boss, are you there? From Recep Tayyip Erdoğan University, Turkey, and myself, and our cheerleader, Professor Dr. Rashmi Gujrati, Campus Director of the TC Group of Institutions, India. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Rashmi
Professor.
Gujrati.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you very much for.
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations to all the keynote speakers who have received this international certification. Now I would like to invite Dr. Dabrata Chaudhary from UK to address the audience. Dr. Dabrata Chaudhary from UK.
Am I audible, everybody? Can you see me?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
you are very sound and clear.
Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't actually put in too much, and I think it's my pleasure to be here today. And especially thanks to organizing committee and obviously all of you who are presenting paper last few days. I wasn't actually on and off, especially a big thanks to Gujarati ma'am, who are actually doing this work last probably 2-3 months, or even more than that. And also Ted Pronar, which is our platform, and I think that is the knowledge sharing platform. Burhan Hujam, if you can take it out, use certificate, I think so the people, it will be much better if you don't mind. I think
Okay.
that's one certificate in the there. Yeah.
Even even Dr. Viren, your certificate will be we will send you.
No issues, doctor. Thank you.
Sorry, Dr. Ahmed, sorry.
No issues. Online
connection.
I will make more
Yeah.
connections with you when you will send me. I will give special thanks to you online.
Okay, sorry.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.
So thank you very much. So actually what happened, I think that this last few days, especially last 4 to 5 days, as we listened so many good papers, especially the research is coming from diverse background, especially is most important thing is in women and empowering. I think that is the one of the goals for United Nations, and that Ted Pronar is actually facilitating this transformation between research and business world to the real world, especially in the academic world. So we can see that there is a lot of interesting topics, interesting paper is actually already discussed, and we hope that those researcher or the keynote speaker, whoever actually developed this research in so far, we don't want to stop here. We want to be collaborate. We want to more work together. And this platform, actually the youth platform, obviously Ted Pronar is giving the opportunity to everyone. And thanks to really all of you that you are always very much excited to join this platform and doing a lot of work last few years. So many thanks again to the Gujarati ma'am who are really trying hard level based. So just 2 minutes I will take, obviously, because you all are tired and it different time from different countries, and also if that time I think people have a different time zone. And so what I was talking about here, this platform is actually like in transforming knowledge exchange, knowledge sharing from academic world to business world. And if you look at the Ted Pronar is actually the something that we are always trying to connectivity from the academic side to the business world and to the transforming it to the global market. And that is the actually aim of this organization. And you all can see that how lovely work we are doing in a team. Obviously, it is your platform. We want to see like in how we can developing a more empowering, not only the women, not only the business people. We want to see the next generation can get knowledge and power from throughout this platform. And this beautiful work is actually not the individual work. It is our collectivism, and it is our everybody's support and effort. So I think that work is actually, you see that happening last 6-7 years so far, and you are contributing, you are sharing, you are obviously doing as much as you need to do, and it is all of our like in vision and goal to success and making the new changes which are actually coming to under digitalization and transforming the new knowledge to the new world. Obviously the before COVID and after COVID, I think we can see the differences, and we need to be adjust those differences throughout the research and action. So I hope that those action and the knowledge could be joined in future and published through the book through the publication. And as you see, Gujarati ma'am already with obviously the Burhan Hujam and other people, we are all trying our level best to make this platform more clearer. So thank you very much, and obviously we want to see you again, and hoping to do a lot of research together and making our platform more stronger and more committed. So thank you very much and have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So this was Dr. Chaudhary from UK. Now I would like to invite Worthy Campus Director, KC Group of Institutes, Professor Dr. Rashmi Gujarati, to extend vote of thanks to all the keynote speakers and the participants of the day.
Thank you very much and good evening from all around the world. Our professors has joined this platform. And today is the last day of this event as we have started on 10th April to 16th April, this 6-day events, and it is on the UN Sustainable Development Goals. With us, our professors has joined from different countries. Our goals has been explained and very well presented by our professor. Our professors are Dr. Jeong Chun, Dr. Yelena, Dr. Burhan, Dr. Kavita, Dr. Ashina, Dr. Fatma, Dr. Sujana, Dr. Nayara, Dr. Rishirila, Dr. Sangeeta, Dr. Maya, Dr. Uma, Dr. Berin, Dr. Maria, Dr. Sreen, Dr. Rania, Dr. Gulsun, Dr. Ahmed, Dr. Ajman, again Dr. Burhan and Dr. Virendrana. And in last, I would like to give a big thanks to all the speakers, those who have given their precious time, and especially my friends, those who have a fasting for whole days, and at the last time when it was going to open their fast to break the fast, that time they are giving their presence here and giving their presentation. So with a full heart, I give a big thanks to my all friends, because we all are the team member of the Tradepreneur, and as Dr. Dabar has explained very well that what the Tradepreneur is doing, that all the universal professors are on the one platform and voluntary, because we are not getting any honorarium or remuneration from any organization, but by heart we are trying to support UN Sustainable Development Goal. We are trying to save our planet. We are trying to save our environment, because a lot of things are around us. We see save water, save earth, save environment, and this is very important for us. So with that, my big thanks to all the speakers, those who have given their time, and I wish that we will one by one, we will meet face to face also. Last in January, we met Dr. Ahmad, Dr. Fatma, Dr. Joanna, and Dr. Rashidullah. They were visited in India. Next, I invite my all friends that one by one, please welcome in India. So we should meet face to face. Thank you very much for the closing day. Thank you very much from India. Thank you. Namaste. I think that everybody open their camera and there should be one group photo.
Yes, yeah.
And my big thank to my moderator, Miss Ravneet Kaur. She is working very hard on the first day to last day. She has moderated and her certificate has been left. Dr. Burhan, you have not shown her certificate. You have to give Miss Ravneet this certificate.
Sorry. Professor Gujarati, next time I'll come to India.
Yes, welcome. We are waiting eagerly.
I'll come, inshallah.
And actually, sure. we are planning to do it in UK. Probably next year we'll do this physically in the UK. So that is definitely.